top 10. Welcome to Lubbock, Texas, and the home field of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Red Raiders will kick this deep to get us going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Coverage seems flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. On the ground here. He's got room to run. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Using his legs, it's Baxter. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Back to pass. It's Manning. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Inside give now from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Takes off in a bootleg. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. He'll be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Makes a quick catch. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. Adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's Morton. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Trying to find some room. It's Joyner.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. He keeps it himself. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
And now the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Red Raiders have 1st and 10 here. Looking for a gap. It's Joyner. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Gibson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. With the catch, it's Baxter. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Manning. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. What a move. Makes one man miss, picks up the first down before they stop him. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He's looking to throw. He finds the running back in the flat. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back is not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The completion makes it second and short. They'll run it here. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to pass. It's Manning. It's a quick grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense right here. Can he get there on the ground? Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. Touchdown, Texas. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Morton. Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Finds his man. It's Williams. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Red Raiders will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To the air, it's Morton. Looks left and finds his target there. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the Red Raiders keep the football on the move.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. See if the penalty proves costly. 1st down and 15 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Douglas. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now they call a run. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Dropping back. It's Morton. Makes the catch. It's Williams. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23. The Red Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on 1st down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught by the receiver. Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up and just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The linebacker shifting around now. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas.
To throw, it's Manning. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. What a catch! Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Finds his target, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. To the air, it's Manning. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They'll play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Trying to run it. It's Baxter. When they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Morton. Grab down the middle, it's Douglas. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Bringing pressure. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And there's the handoff. The game moves the ball to the 34.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Running play call on 3rd and short. He has first down yardage at the 46. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here comes a handoff. First down, looking for more now. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. The offense is fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Caught behind the line. It's Hudson. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass caught. Second down now. Dropping back. It's Morton. Caught near the sticks. It's Hudson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Douglas. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play. A touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Breaks into open space. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Manning. It's an out route. The catch made. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, that's going to cost you.
Here's the second down play. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this pass is on target. Caught. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Longhorns looking to keep this drive moving. Pop pass on the jet sweep. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and it makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw it again. Extending the play now. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down. Comes up short.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Takes off in a bootleg. Moves out of the pocket. Going for the touchdown here. Touchdown, Longhorns. This passing game is still on fire. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Morton. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Red Raiders come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. He's got it, enough for a first down. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
You're talking about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Play action here on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Texas. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. And you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
42. Texas Tech. 28.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Grab down the middle. It's Douglas.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? Breaks into open space. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Red Raiders will crank up the tempo.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show and a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Here comes the up-tempo offense. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive moving. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Makes a quick grab. Headed for the end zone. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
The Red Raiders line up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. It's QB sneak. He goes sneak on second down, but stop for no gain. That defense making it very tough down here.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Receiver in motion now. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, they're going for the touchdown. To throw, it's Morton. Oh, no, trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
They'll test the right side here. Breaks free. Fights through a tackle. And moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. You're late in the game, got the lead, you got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
The defense came out ready to go on that second down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up third down.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Leaning on the run game here. Oh, look at the quick cut. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's Gibson. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Longhorns will line up to kick it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. He's running out of time here. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
To throw, it's Morton. Looking for a late, deep throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And the runner takes off to his right. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And he's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Oh, the ball on the ground. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. caught near the sticks. It's Douglas. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Receiver grabs it.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Third down, out of the shotgun. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Scanning the field, it's Morton. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech, as they put 6 more on the board.
Chris, they did what they had to do with this touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. All he had to do was look it in, and he drops it. Let's see how that drop ends up affecting him the rest of this game.
The Hansine able to corral that one, and that should just about do it. The offense can kneel down and wrap up the victory. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. That's the kind of matchup you hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches...